Hey guys, Beth here. This video forms part of the SUPboarder White Water series, and today we are talking all about eddies. I'll be explaining what they are, how to get in and out of them safely, and how to use them to your advantage on the river. This video doesn't replace formal coaching, so if you are interested in venturing out onto white water, it's always advised to have a lesson first. But hopefully this video will help increase your knowledge and help you improve your technique, or maybe just inspire you to give white water SUP a try if you haven't done it already. Eddies are one of the three main features that you'll find on white water, along with stoppers and waves. They are areas on the river located immediately downstream of an obstacle, such as rocks. Water tries to backfill these lower pressure areas and forms a pocket of water flowing in a circular upstream direction. An eddy line is the visual separation between an eddy and the main current, and is often most defined and predictable closest to the obstruction. As you progress onto faster flowing water, these eddy lines can become much more definitive and powerful. As a paddler, being able to use eddies to your advantage on the river is a very important skill. Should you wish to get out onto the bank for a break, to inspect the next section of river, or to help set safety for your crew, you will need to safely break into an eddy to do so. Equally, being able to break out of an eddy and back into the flow is crucial, as you don't want to be falling off your board at the start of a run down a rapid. The term breaking in and out is commonly used when we talk about eddies in white water. So, how do we manage to break in and out of an eddy safely and without falling in? To break into an eddy, you'll want to approach from upstream and drive at the eddy, aiming as close to the top as possible at a 45 to 90 degree angle to the eddy line. As you drive across the eddy line, allow the water to spin your board, leaving you facing back upstream. Similar to riding a bike round a corner, try to lean into it slightly and allow your board to edge upstream into the eddy. When breaking out, we also want to drive out of the top of the eddy at a 45 degree angle, making sure to punch across the eddy line before we look downstream and turn down the river. Similar to breaking in, allow yourself to lean into this slightly with a downstream edge, which will help you stay on your board. Should you wish to cross from one side of the river to the other laterally, you can break out and, rather than turning downstream, maintain your angle, allowing you to ferry across the river. But remember, when you break in, to allow your board angle to drop downstream before you enter the eddy. Once you've perfected this skill on a smaller eddy line, you can improve your paddling skills by practicing on more powerful eddy lines, which will often require a bit more speed and edge to punch across. As paddlers, we can also use eddies as a fantastic play spot to practice skills like dip turns to get the board turning downstream quickly. As you drive in or out of an eddy line, get your weight back on the board, allowing the tail to dip under the water, enabling you to turn quickly. There's lots you can do with eddies on your SUP, so it's well worth understanding them and learning the necessary skills to make the most of them. I hope you found this video informative and it gives you a basic understanding of eddies to use alongside other whitewater coaching. Whitewater SUP is a really exciting discipline of our sport, but there's lots to learn to ensure you do it correctly and safely, so please do go out and get some on-the-water coaching from some of the fantastic whitewater SUP coaches around the world before you head out on your own. If you haven't already, check out my other whitewater videos on SUPboarder and keep an eye out for more coming soon. And if you are a SUPboarder Pro member, make the most of the Ask the Expert service, which allows you to ask as many questions as you would like via email about anything SUP related, and the most appropriate member of the SUPboarder team will get back to you with their thoughts.